The Murder Mystery 2 2026 summer update is going to be releasing tomorrow, and there's going to be a lot of new stuff coming. Let's go check out the event tab. So if you scroll on down the Murder Mystery 2 game page, we do see that there is an event tab set for July 23rd at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let's take a look at this, man. There's going to be a lot to cover, and there's a whole lot of people that are already interested, and this just dropped like not even an hour ago, so this is wild. We are confirmed to be getting a brand new summer lobby, a brand new summer map, a mystery box, a godly item pack, and get rewards for opening mystery boxes, and I'll talk about that here in a minute. And as we can see from the actual photo that they provided for the summer event 2026, this is what we are getting as far as the leak for what we're going to be seeing for what I presume to be a brand new lobby. It could also be a brand new map as well. I'm not entirely sure. We still have the clown hint to go off of, so whether or not that will attribute to what we're seeing here, we're not entirely sure. Whether it's an amusement park, whether this is the Santa Monica Pier obby that some people have been hinting about, we're not too sure, but there is a lot that we could maybe go off of in this image, but not too much. Some people were even relating this to actually last year's summer lobby, if it possibly looked a little bit the same, but I don't think it's quite the same. The only thing that's relatively the same is the palm tree, but even then, we've seen palm trees in previous summer updates, so this is nothing new at all. We have a summer map to talk about, so whether that is an amusement park, some people are saying it's a water park, some people are saying it's like clown themed, whether it actually is like a circus, I'm not too sure. It could be any one of those, but it's confirmed that we will be getting a third new summer map, which is great because all we've had is beach resort and yacht, which is not a lot to go off of. And of course, we are going to be getting a mystery box, which will provide a godly with a chroma at the very end of that, of course, that you can pull for. So hopefully it won't be too hard because we actually got really close to pulling chroma hard one in the Valentine's update. So if we could get closer to getting chroma in this update, that'd be absolutely wild. And then we have the godly item pack, which I think is going to be even more significant this time around because for those that have Roblox Plus and that pay for the subscription, you guys will be getting a discount on the brand new bundle. So for those that do have it, you guys will be utilizing your 10% off in a great measure. I don't know exactly how much it's going to be worth, but I'll put it up on the screen for what I believe it's going to be worth here in the States. Regional pricing can vary depending on the country that you live on, so it's going to depend where you're at. But either way, it's going to be cheaper for you guys now, so it's going to be a great update, and not to mention, for those that ever want to buy beach balls, I think that'll also be cheaper as well because Game Passes naturally are going to be 10% off. And then in future updates, for those that bought Roblox Plus when it first started, you guys are going to be getting 20% off all future updates so long as you keep your subscription active. So that's going to be wild for me. I don't know. That's going to be insane for being able to purchase stuff for cheaper. Now, the thing that I want to talk about the most is get rewards for opening mystery boxes. What does this exactly mean? So if we go on to the summer 2024 event for Murder Mystery 2, we can actually get a little bit of an idea for what we think the rewards will be. So if we look at the summer 2024 rewards, there was only roughly about 10 rewards, and all you had to collect was roughly 6,000 beach balls in order to collect all the rewards. What I think is going to happen this time around is we're likely going to be doing the exact same thing, except now we'll have more items to get because we'll be opening boxes. So there's a chance you'll get a godly and a reward at the exact same time, which is pretty cool. But pretty much all it's going to be is there's going to be a max out for how many beach balls you're going to need to collect in order to get all the rewards. It could be 6,000, it could be 10,000, it could be more than that. But we do have 1 month exactly to collect all these, so we got to do a pretty huge grind in order to get them all if it does happen to be big. But as far as the rewards are concerned, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about getting certain rewards, whether it's going to be limited effects, whether it's going to be a legendary weapon we're going to be getting at the very end, whether it be new toys, radios even. What do you guys think? Leave it down below. So since the update is only out for 1 month, there are a couple of questions that we have to ask here. Why is it exactly 1 month and why isn't it longer? Previous summer events that we've gotten over the years, for those that do not know, have led straight away into the Halloween event that we would get roughly around October 17th, 18th. So why is it stopping a little bit earlier? Well, it points back to what I talked about in my last video regarding Nicholas giving us an update. And this is exactly 1 week ago when he had mentioned we've been working for a while on a big update. Our original plan was to get the update out before summer. So there will be likely, like I mentioned in that video, season 2 dropping hopefully directly after this. I think I'd mentioned in that video that it would drop early September. So there might be a little bit of a gap in between summer and season 2. But regardless, I think we will be getting both. But the other question that we're going to be having to ask afterward is, will we be getting a Halloween event as well? And if I'm going to be a little bit honest with you, I'm not entirely sure. It seems like there's going to be a lot of events all happening within a span of 3 months. So there might be a lot of expectations set on Nicholas during this stretch. But if we can get all 3, that would be the wildest set of updates of all time on this game for sure. Just being able to see all of those updates all happen within that short of a span, plus Christmas happening only 2 months after, is going to be insane for the game. I know that for a fact. It'll be quite frankly a cornucopious amount of content. So there's going to be a lot to expect. It's going to be crazy. And of course, season 2 is up in the air, right, with what we're going to be receiving with boxes, new weapons, stuff like that. If crafting is going to happen, if a 1v1 game mode is going to happen, all the new maps that are going to be added, deleted. Who knows? There is so much to talk about at this point, but with the summer update being a little bit shorter, there even is more to look forward to as far as what the future is going to look like for Murder Mystery 2 and how many more new players are going to be able to adapt to all the new things happening. Do you think all of the new content that's going to be added over the next 3 months is going to be too much? Is it going to be too little? We don't know exactly, but there's going to be stuff coming, and that's what matters the most. And I know a lot of people lately have been talking about the Murder Mystery 2 dev team not doing a lot, and I can understand it from the standpoint of not seeing anything actually updated in the game. But if you look behind the scenes, there have been a lot of stuff that they've done through testing servers, a lot of their sub-place development, everything in between. There's been so many things that they've been doing behind the scenes, and I've been hearing some great things as far as them being able to push this out for the dates that they've actually set their eyes on. So trust me, there's good stuff coming, chat. It's gonna be great. And this summer event, even if it's not gonna be that big, is over 5 months in the making. So being able to even just see something new in the game is going to be a welcome sight from the Murder Mystery 2 community. Like we've been talking about even on our live streams, for those that don't watch our streams, we do them every day here. Murder Mystery 2 has consistently been a top 5, top 6 game on Roblox with concurrent player counts, and it is absolutely wild to think about. And even at this current time that I'm recording this video, it's not even peaking at the player counts that it once was. Even just looking over the past 2 weeks to be specific, we can see that the player counts can get up to 350k at the absolute most. But over the last week, we have seen it go over 400,000 people, and it has stayed that way. It peaked actually the other day at 425,000 users with no summer event. So once we do receive this summer event, this 428,000 concurrent player count is going to skyrocket to over 500,000, possibly even 600,000 for a minor event. Think about that. That is crazy for the game standard. And this is not even including what we could be seeing for the big update, Season 2. We could be seeing 800,000 plus players on this game, which is wild for it being a 2014 game. And that would make it the #1 game on Roblox. Think about that. Murder Mystery 2 being a #1 game. That has never happened before. The final thing that I do want to talk about, though, is the concept art from last year's summer event. And I've talked about this on stream before, but there are a lot of weapons that did not make last year's summer event. From these knives and guns that we see right here, could we be possibly seeing a few of these to get out of the rewards, or possibly even out of the box? I'm not too sure. There's a couple of these that I really like. There's a lot of the Vaporwave ones. Here's one in particular that I really like, the Retrowave and the Vaporwave. If these ever made it into the new summer event, that would be insanely hype. There's also a few ones right here called Chrome. There's also a Supercar one, a Motel. There's Holo. There's also Pineapples and Coral. There are so many different ones that were left out from last year that could definitely make an appearance in this year's event. So fingers crossed Nicholas does actually approve some of the I don't have used as weapons, because these were actually really solid from last year's concept. There's even a cassette player and even a watermelon knife. Let me know down in the comments below what should be added from this concept list. It's gonna be exciting, man. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and if you found it informative, subscribe to the channel for more Murder Mystery 2 related content. I will see you guys in the next video, and we'll be covering the update on the live stream tomorrow. Take it easy.